Yeah, big. Talk your shit.
Hey, what's going on with the YouTube? It's your girl Honey BQB coming back at y'all with another video. Before we start this video, I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. Honey, we are at 7,000 plus. Let's get it, okay? Clap it up one time for yourselves. Thank y'all so much for coming to the channel. And please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Get in the comments. Let's chit chat about every and anything. We're here to Kiki. Have a good time. All right, so let's get up into this tea, honey.
I just wanted to make sure I had a beautiful, private, healthy time in my journey. Hi, Lou. So this is a good question. I mean, a little bit, but honestly, I stayed off of all social media. I really tried to, just to keep myself sane and okay. I know that there was a lot of people who would always like comment and be like, we know, girl, we know. And I'm like, okay, that's great that you know, but I'm gonna just chill, you know, and that's wonderful if you support me, and if not, that's okay too. I hope you have a wonderful life.
So Halle posted her first pic since her postpartum, and she's looking good, honey. I don't know, though. She might be fooling us with a little, you know, Photoshop, because she definitely fooled us, you know, throughout the pregnancy. But like she said, if you knew, you knew. If you didn't, no big deal. If you called her out, she didn't care. That was pretty cool, though. I guess, you know, being under the eye of, you know, everyone, it's like, come on, how much do you want me to take? I get it, you know. I want to keep something private and for myself, and she has the right to do so. It was very much so obvious, and I just thought, though, I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those people that was like, can you just say it already? Because we've seen you with paparazzi, and then you just editing these pictures. That's what was making me mad, because it's like, girl, we had already seen, why you editing these pictures? But that's what she wanted to do. It is what it is. We're going to respect her, you know, feelings and healthy, you know, postpartum time for you, Halle. Best of luck to you and DDG, okay? Oh, and baby Halo. Now, Reginae has been trending ever since they announced that her ex-boyfriend, YFN Lucci, will be released from prison from his 20-year sentence. He did do a plea bargain, so that means he basically told on himself whatever that he, you know, had to do with this situation. They are now saying he's getting out in about 3.5 months, and now everybody has been hitting up Reginae saying, girl, you need to go back and get your man. Now, Reginae has recently broke up with her boyfriend, Armon. You know, he's a YouTuber. He sings and things like that. He's very talented and writes and things like that. And for whatever reason, they have broken up. I know I saw one of their episodes that they have on that reality channel that they're doing with her mom. She was basically talking about how they were drifting apart, and they were both working on projects, and everything was pulling each other away, you know, and they weren't able to come together. So they, I guess, eventually dissolved the relationship. Now we're hearing everybody's hitting up Reginae saying, hey girl, your man getting out of jail, we know you finna call him. Now let's check out what Reginae had to say. Now, she said, now how I get in it? You know, the good old Nene tweet. She goes on to say, it's my move for today. Now, Reginae was replying back to fans, and she said, Rich forever loyal. Oh, Lord, these young people. Mind your business that pays you once and again. All right then, honey. She had a little read right there.
Oh, no, I think she read me. I don't feel read.
Now, she later on came back and said, I hate doing this, but some people are confused. I'm not tied to no man. I'm single. I'm tired of the speculations, and I'm not looking back at all. Send me everything new. All right now, Reginae, you sound like you got a call from your mama, okay, and told you, girl, if you don't quit playing on this good internet right now, honey, yeah, you need to keep moving forward, honey. Don't go back, not to that, okay? But we'll see, you know, you're young girls, you know, you might step back a little bit sometimes. You never know, though, Reginae, until you get into that predicament. So, you know, we'll see. If you know, happen to come across him and he's out of jail, I don't know, you might slide back. I hope you don't. But, you know, it happens, honey. Teyanna Taylor, she took to her Instagram to announce that she will be playing the role of Dionne Warwick And this has been a long time coming. A lot of people have been, wanting her to be that role. She looks exactly like her. Oh my goodness. With the haircut and everything. Look at this. Exactly like her. So yeah, everybody's been rooting for her. I think Teyanna's a decent actor. I don't see her, as the, I guess, how sometimes when you see some of these actors, some of these singers or whatever, they seem more like, they can't do no good acting. She can act to me. I think she can hold her chops. I did like her film that she had a while back. But so, we had to go ahead and talk about her accomplishments, honey. But there is some bad news going on concerning Teyanna. And she has been trying to keep us out of her good business. She has. And I hate to report on it, but it's just bad. So Iman is making posts on Instagram. And he says this, child. He says, 10 toes, chin up. You ain't the first or the last, shorty. Okay, now, that was a little harsh. So since then, though, he has come and posted more things, and he's posted this song that he has. It's basically saying stuff about his father, how his father has left them and dipped out. So he's probably dealing with a lot of mental issue things right now. The lyrics are very powerful. I actually liked it. Check it out.
To touch him, boys, cause he has a direct line to the savior. You ruined church for me, bastard. The congregation's embarrassed. My granny says she can manage it. Pray to her if I have to, and she'll deal with my morality.
I'm at the altar for our father, but my father stepped out. No disrespect, he just had to do his 1-2 step. So I'm like, damn, I'm at the altar.
Okay, so that was really deep, right? I don't know if he was trying to say his daddy was touching on boys and, was trying to be like a cover up to the, the church and the community and things like that. And maybe he was embarrassed. I don't know if he was saying he was getting touched at the church, but at the end of the day, some touching went on, okay? And this has scarred this man. He's saying that he cannot have a relationship with God because of it. I heard it at first, but I didn't hear it. I had to come back and look at it. So this is obviously way deeper than we, had thought before previously. He then came back to his Instagram or Twitter and said there's no peace till after the war, Kobe Bryant. So he, is going through some things. That's what's going on, guys. So let's give them a little grace and privacy. Congratulations, though, to Teyanna for your accomplishments. I love the song, Iman. You're expressing yourself. Hopefully these two can come back together and mend their marriage. So best of luck to them. Now, speaking of roles, everyone has been wondering when Kelly Rowland will finally play the role of Donna Summers. Now, unfortunately, she's not playing the role of Donna Summers just yet, but she will be playing the role of Mea Culpas. This is her new film that she's going to be co-producing with Tyler Perry, and it is a thriller and it looks absolutely amazing. So a bit of description of the film. It says here, the film centers around a criminal defense attorney who takes on the case of a seductive artist accused of murdering his girlfriend. But when burning desire takes hold, things get hot and dangerous. Baby, I am definitely ready to see this film when it comes out on Netflix. It sounds like it's going to be a good little thriller. It's going to be some killing at the end probably and stuff. Tyler Perry said that he was very impressed with Kelly Rowland in her executive producer role. So yeah, I'm excited to see this film for sure. Now, speaking of Kelly Rowland, Tina Knowles has been accused and called out by fans for liking a shady post against Janet Jackson. Check out this clip.
I'm trending for liking a post about ticket prices and an artist overcharging. First of all, being on the other side of that, I know better than anyone what a great production cost and that it's expensive. And I would never criticize another artist, let alone Janet Jackson, who is the queen of production, and her family. I mean, they're the first family of music, always have been and always will be, and I love and respect them. Secondly, I stay away from negativity. If you follow me, then you know that I am not involved in the mess. So what I am guilty of is liking posts, going through when I'm in a big hurry and I don't have time to really read, and liking things because I trust that these are people that I follow. That was a big mistake. I will never do that again. So I just want you to hear it from my mouth that I would absolutely never do that.
Now, Miss Tina, we probably would have believed you had it not been for the Elle magazine printed interview with Beyonce shading the hell out of the Jacksons, honey. Let's get into what Beyonce had said back in 2008 about the Jacksons. It says here by Beyonce, "There are a lot of things I've never did," she continued, "because I lived in watching those true Hollywood stories, and I see how easy it is to lose track of your life. Think of Marilyn Monroe." Beyonce continues on and saying, "I grew up upper class, private school. My dad had a Jaguar, we're African American, and we worked together as a family. So people assume we're like the Jacksons. But I didn't have parents using me to get out of a bad situation." Now, of course, that definitely didn't sit well with Miss Jackson. All right. She was not pleased when she heard this information in this printed interview that she said about the Jacksons. Who would be? There's been this silent feud between Janet and Beyonce over the years. It's not quite loud, right? Of course, Janet ain't gonna get too loud, honey. But now the fan was complaining about the prices. They were about $2,000 plus. No more than $3,000 to do a meet and greet with her backstage. Not sure about how long or all of that, but of course they get the performance, and then along with the extra bonus performance from Nelly. Nelly will be accompanying Janet Jackson in her tour in March as well. So I'm excited about the tour. I don't know what this fan is complaining about, but unfortunately, Miss Tina, honey, you got to watch your fingers and make sure you're not liking everything that just come down your timeline. You have to read and understand what's going on because you can get caught up. Now, I am guilty of doing it as well. I have been, scrolling and just liking stuff because I like a person. But after I watch them, I'm like, oh, I don't too much agree with that. Not saying that I will unfollow the person, but I don't too much agree with that, so I ain't going to take my like back or whatever, but honestly, I don't think that it's too much that Janet is asking for, especially for a meet and greet. She's going to be performing for a long time. And sure, she has an opening act. But hey, this is Janet Jackson. She's an icon. Let her do what she do best, okay? Like the young people say, let her cook. Okay? Let's not try to hinder her because you in your feelings and you got a little privilege over there with Beyonce and her mama. Like, girl, sit down. Now, let me know down in the comments, did y'all believe Miss Tina? Did she, accidentally just hit something, kept on scrolling through, or just kind of get off the internet or whatever? You know how sometimes you do that. Do you believe her? Or do you think that, no, she just trying not to get canceled? Let me know down below. Leave your comments. And thank you for watching Live in the Hive. Peace.
It's a solo. God's using me. Don't sing with me right now.